Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. It has been a long day full of running battles. I will be mixing Swahili and English, of course, as usual, where necessary, so that my points can be home clear and precise. This is a day that all Kenyans, including the government, has been waiting to see how it will end. And it's almost ending. And before I proceed, I can authoritatively comment that Azimio have successfully held their demonstrations. The intention was to bring Nairobi to a standstill, which they have managed. And as we speak since morning, no businesses in the CBD Nairobi until now, as I'm going on air. We were live on our channels, and even national televisions were live across the Republic of Kenya. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a few observations from today's maandamano. Na niseme hivi. Thank you so much for heeding to my call of peaceful demonstrations. As I had hinted earlier, UDA had organized a team of young people to join Azimio in vandalizing property, and they lay blame on Raila Odinga, which at some point has flopped. They announced yesterday that they were to have their demonstration today to Karen, to Raila Odinga's residential home, which never happened. But then, Raila is a man you cannot threaten, as witnessed today. Raila called for a holiday today, and it happened. Nairobi, 99.9% of shops were closed. Haya ni mambo ambayo umeona kwa vyombo vya habari, katika mtandao na hata televisheni. So Raila Odinga has managed today to keep government hostage. Leave about the issue of marching to status. That was not a big deal. The big deal is to halt businesses and bring the Nairobi economy to a standstill. This was the intention behind the maandamano, which they have successfully done. I am going to back up my arguments from a few clips which I have sampled for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, ukitazama speeches za Rigathi Gachagua kwa siku ambazo zimeisha, amekuwa akisema kwamba atutishwi kama serikali na Raila Odinga will deal with him mpaka mwisho. Hivyo ndiye amekuwa akisema. Amekuwa akiambia Kenya, msiogope. Huyu mzee will deal with him. Tutamshughulikia, nyinyi msiogope. But then, because I told you in my previous videos, Raila Odinga is a man who can decide to make Kenya ungovernable. Now today, he has declared protest every Monday. Assume a country whereby every Monday looks like today. What will happen in that country? I'm just asking. Yani kila Monday, what happened today the whole day will be happening every Monday. And the aim or the end result of the people of Azimio led by our Baba Enigma Raila Odinga is not even to storm State House, but to make Ruto understand that Azimio can bring to a standstill the Nairobi economy. And when an engine goes off, the entire vehicle is dead. Nairobi drives Kenya's economy because it is the capital city of Kenya. When Nairobi is brought to a standstill, it means Kenya's economy is in danger. And Raila Odinga has successfully executed that today. Now, Rigathi Gachagua has changed tune. And William Ruto is using Rigathi Gachagua to push for a dialogue. Because, unajua kuna kile kitu tunaita ego. William Ruto has ego. He cannot directly negotiate for a dialogue because of ego. What he does is to use the people below him to negotiate a dialogue. And Rigathi Gachagua has completely thrown himself into initiating a dialogue. Now, yesterday, at a church meeting, Rigathi Gachagua said and called on Uhuru Kenyatta to speak to his big brother Raila Odinga to call off the maandamano. William Ruto yesterday said he is much ready for a dialogue. He said that. I did that analysis yesterday. Now today, Rigathi Gachagua was in Mombasa, and he looked a disturbed man. Jamaa ambaye amekuwa akisema will deal with Raila Odinga mpaka mwisho is now a humble man. I want you to listen carefully to Rigathi Gachagua's speech in Mombasa. I want you to take your time. I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have written 7 points from that speech, which I'm going to take you through them and try to tell you what they mean. I want you to take your time. Take your 2 to 3 minutes. Kindly take your pen and paper. Listen carefully to Rigathi Gachagua's speech today. I am coming back so that we analyze it and try to understand what it entirely means.
Finally, I want to assure the people of Kenya that the country is stable. President William Ruto is in charge of the country. And I want to say that the situation that we are facing today in Nairobi, life goes on, that is why we are here. Many Kenyans are going about their lives, and we are happy that most Kenyans trusted the government that will protect life and property, and they have gone to work. And they have ignored the illegal declaration of a holiday that cannot be. Nevertheless, quite a number of business people in the Central Business District in Nairobi did not open their shops and businesses, arising from fear of looting and destruction of property, having considered what happened in Kisumu, where the Azimio people looted tents, chairs, and food, and Azimio people were threatening business people not to open by threatening that they will loot their wares. As a result, this morning, because of lack of business in the CBD, the country has lost almost 2 billion shillings in terms of business. And this is money that should have been circulating in the economy. We want to urge these people to consider this afternoon to call off the chaos, the mayhem, the intimidation, because what they are doing is destroying our economy. The economy had begun showing signs of recovery, and we were getting a lot of affirmation from international financial players and no other partners. But the events that are being organized by the opposition is not good for business, it's not good for the economy, and we want to ask the organizers to consider this afternoon to call off the mayhem and the chaos so that those who did not open their businesses and shops can go back to work this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've carefully listened to Rigathi Gachagua's speech. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is confusing himself. He is trying to play hard, yet he has been overwhelmed by Raila Odinga's protest today. You know, Raila keeps his word. When he says tomorrow we shall do it, we will surely do it. Millions of Kenyans today turned up. Do we turn up or turned out? They turned out in large numbers, or they turned up in large numbers in Nairobi CBD. They came, you saw them on TV. And I have been telling you, the power of the people is more powerful than the power of government. Why? The people forms government. Those in government are only custodians. Leo umeona waandamanaji wakikabiliana na polisi. I saw a police officer, my friend, akikimbia, akijaribu. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, don't joke with people. Nimeona polisi akiruka, was it a wall or anaruka wall na bunduki, and it was like kumbe hata polisi ni binadamu. Yani, they were forced to run for their lives. You saw Edwin Sifuna akienda kuzungumzia OCS mwenye aliruwatupia tear gas. OCS alitoroka akaingia KCC nyuma ya mlango. He flew. Waliogopa. You saw kulikuwa na hii gari kubwa, hii tangi kubwa yenye inamwaga maji. Wakati ilikuja, it was overwhelmed by protesters. Ikagongwa mawe proper. Now, it's high time the president should know that the power of the people supersedes the power of the security agencies. If Kenyans decide, I surely tell you, mutashanga. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is saying that William Ruto is in charge of this country. Point number 1. Point number 2, Rigathi is saying many Kenyans are going about their daily lives normally. Point number 3, Gachagua is saying most Kenyans trusted the government and they went to work and they opened their businesses. They ignored today as a holiday. That's what he has said from that video. Point number 4, they ignored the declaration of an illegal holiday. That is Rigathi Gachagua. Yeye ndiye anasema. But then, towards the finish, Rigathi confuses and contradicts himself. Amesema Wakenya wote walikuwa wanaendelea na maisha yao ya kawaida. Wakenya walitupilia mbali mwito wa Raila Odinga kutoenda holiday leo. Pia amesema kwamba Wakenya wengi walifungua biashara na wakaenda kazini. But towards the finish, Rigathi contradicts the first statement and says quite a number of businesses did not open their shops and businesses today. Umesikiza? Sikia vile huyu jamaa anajichanganya mwenye. A confused government. Yani serikali that speaks for the sake of speaking. Amesema hapo mwanzo kwamba Wakenya wengi walitupilia mbali mwito wa Raila Odinga, wakafungua biashara zao na maisha ikaendelea. But again in the same video, Rigathi anasema quite a number of people did not open their businesses. He is contradicting himself. He is contradicting his own statements. Now, Rigathi is now crying. Ile kiburi ya kusema we shall deal with mzee wa kitendawili imepungua. Ameenda akaitupa chini ya kitanda. Rigathi looks like a humbled man now. Yani jamaa amenyenyekea. Yani wakati ulikuwa unamwangalia kutoka kwa hiyo video, is a man mwenye ameshushwa chini na kiburi. Unajua Rigathi could speak mpaka unashangaa. Ai, huyu ni deputy president ama ni kitu kingine imetolewa mahali. I don't know what is this. Lakini leo Rigathi is so humbled. Anasema quite a number of businesses did not open. And in that result, Kenya has lost 2 billion shillings in a day. Na analia akisema, he is urging, yani he is begging Raila Odinga to call off demonstrations today night. He is begging. He is begging. Watu walikuwa na kiburi, sasa they are begging. kiburi imeanza kupungua. Maandamano ikifanywa only next Monday, imefanyika leo. Maandamano ikifanywa only next Monday, watu watakuja kwa Raila na magoti. They will come crawling. That is for a fact. The power of the people supersedes the power of government, because government is the people. Kindiki once said, the power of the people has brought down powerful kings. The power of the people has brought down powerful monarchs. Then what makes Kindiki think that the power of the people cannot bring down the Kenya Kwanza government? What makes him think so now? I want to thank Azimio because you held a peaceful demonstrations today, and that is a plus for Raila Odinga. So next Monday, please, maandamano yakuwe ya amani. Kuna haja ya kuharibu shops. Wachana na hawa watu wengine ambao walijifanya wanakaribu shops wakarusha mawe. I want to thank you so much. Mulikuja na mwiko, mulikuja na sufuria, wengine mkakuja na vijiko. God bless you. Let's keep peace until electoral justice is served. From this platform, I wish you the very best and wish Kenyans a happy week as we resume back to work tomorrow and resume Sonko's case tomorrow. Mungu abariki sana. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.